What's going on, Music Junkie? This is BalconyTV Los Angeles. I'm your host, Nick Stubbs. We're here with Neighbor Lady at Carlton Way, Hollywood Hills. How's it going?
So good. Great to be here.
What are you going to be playing for us?
Today we're going to play an unreleased track called I'm With You.
All right, go for it.
You say you wanna leave, let's get out of here. You say you just can't stand the way you've been feeling. So tell me where you wanna go, I'll go too. Fitting our steps right into the other, taking just one, then having another unbeatable. Nothing I'd give for this. I press my body so close to yours that any verse herself couldn't have torn us apart. Written in her stars. Well, isn't this all so funny how wouldn't you just look at me now? I'm swimming in a sea of all I thought I'd been terrified of. You say you wanna leave, let's get out of here. You say you just can't stand the way you've been feeling. So tell me where you wanna go, I'll go too. I'm with you. The warmth of your hand and the promise within it, finding its way down my back in a minute. I'm nothing but a shell of myself, keeping up with something else I never knew.
Guys, that was beautiful. All right, so you guys actually just dropped a record, and this is an unreleased track, and that's right. Here at Balcony TV, you have an unreleased track from their debut album, and I really want to ask first why.
Why this song? We play it very differently live, and it's just really fun to try something different. It's a little scary, but now that we've done it, I feel really good.
Well, I mean, let's be entirely honest. Like, jumping out of your comfort zone at first is kind of hard, but then once you do it, you're like, yeah, like, why was I holding myself back? So that's awesome. But just talking about the song and how, like, beautiful and just, like, for a perfect, beautiful day with this view, I mean, excellent.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It totally does. All right, now you guys are from Athens, Georgia, and I'm from Tennessee, and I have to say how much I love UGA as a child, like going down there and partying and everything like that. But what I want to talk about in Athens and Georgia and the South really is the fact that it's not what most people think about on the West Coast. It's really a lot more open, a lot more diverse, and you guys are creatives by nature. So the fact that you also love to loom, you love to paint, you play in a whole bunch of other types of bands. Can we just talk a little bit about that and that experience?
I guess. So, yeah, music is very much part of our lives, but like being creative in other forms is also just as much a part of our lives, which is really important, I think, which kind of plays into if we were not successful with music, it would not be the end of the world because we have other outlets, and that's something comforting to have as well.
Well, that's what's really beautiful, because doing entertainment, be it music or like hosting or acting, if you're in it for the right reasons and just truly love what you do, then you're really able to just make it shine, and people will actually gravitate towards that. All right, now I know that you guys have been playing for a really long time. What I want to talk about is the time that you guys almost quit and what made you actually keep going, because you guys have a whole bunch of big stuff coming up.
We should talk about that.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. I think some of the other projects that I've played in have gotten to do a lot of like surface cool things. Like we've gotten to travel a lot and do a lot of stuff, but there comes like a lot of pressure with that, and I think there's this.
Wait, there's pressure in music? I don't believe you.
Yeah, you heard it first. And I think there's this pressure to keep like growing your project into this more like pro thing. So I was touring with a band for a while that had like, it was 4 people, and like we would show up when we had lights, and it was like 38 inputs, which is a lot for those who aren't into music. Well, this band is like 8. And it was just like so much work, and it was so stressful all the time, and I hated it. I was like, I ended up actually stopping for a while and going back to school for a bit, and then actually had known these guys for a while, and they asked me to join and play drums with the band, and I was like, yes.
How did you guys meet?
Music in Athens,
Yeah.
basically, all just being in the music industry in Georgia.
Yeah.
Because yeah, there's one side of like college towns, that's the let's get wasted and do that. Then there's the whole artistic side, which is really cool how you guys met.
Yeah.
That's
Now-
actually what brought Jack and I to Athens. We didn't go to the university. We just knew of this amazing side of Athens and the music world over there and how great it was.
I love that you had a calling and you just said, you know what, I'm going to do that.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. And speaking of that, you guys are going to be playing at ACLU. Just kidding. Austin
like-
City Limits.
I was like, I would love to play for the ACLU.
So that's a really big accomplishment.
Yes.
And talk about like the road to that.
I think we're just excited to be there and see all the other acts.
Who do you really want to go see?
I mean, I've been such a Beatles fan my whole life.
Wait, I think I've heard of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're pretty famous. And
Yeah.
Paul's playing.
They
So,
had a
yeah.
Mania, maybe you heard of
Yeah.
it.
Perhaps.
Oh,
They were bigger than Jesus at one point. Yeah.
I think it's Jesus on this side of the country.
Yeah, you're right. They were just excited to go and see all the acts, and we're really flattered that we get to play as well. So.
That's awesome, guys. And you guys are also have a East Coast tour coming up. Are you guys headed directly back to the South right now, or do you have a few days to play around?
Yeah, we're actually headed like immediately when we leave here. Start headed back east and play Phoenix tonight. So
I find it so interesting how like you just like everyone sees us on camera and everyone thinks it's just so like calm and chill and no big deal. Actually, it's like no, we have to be here, okay, here, because if you're not passionate about what you do, let's be entirely real, you get burned out real quick.
yeah, it's true.
We're always on time, pretty much.
Considering you're in LA and that is oh, I'm sorry, the traffic was a cliche, that's
Yeah.
really great.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, and safe travels back, and love to see where the rest of this goes. So you guys enjoy, and thanks so much for the time.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. This is Nick Stubbs reporting from BalconyTV Los Angeles. Thanks for tuning in.